Hi, I'm Josephina Estrada, and welcome to Bytes, the show that gives you an in-depth look at what's happening on the Purdue campus. Purdue University has one of the largest international student populations in the United States. So, in 2009, Purdue's International Programs Department decided to implement a program that would afford international students the opportunity to volunteer with community nonprofit organizations surrounding the university. This experience allowed them to learn more about the people and the places in West Lafayette and its surrounding areas, all while learning valuable life lessons along the way.
Boiler Out is a program at Purdue University. It's part of the International Programs Office, and the main goal really is to get students out, off of campus into the community. And the way that we do that is through volunteer service projects.
Boiler Out, the OUT, the O stands for outreach, U stands for understanding, and T stands for teamwork.
So a common misconception of Boiler Out is that it's only available to international students. A lot of people don't know that it's available to international and American students.
The Boiler Out program started in 2009, and it was a new idea, it was a new program, and it started out relatively small. And throughout the year, it just grew in popularity. Students heard about Boiler Out, they heard how much fun it was, they heard about the different activities we did, and year after year, there were more students interested in joining the program. The 2014-2015 school year, we did over 135 volunteer activities.
Well, from 2013, spring 2013 till now, I volunteered more than 300 hours, and so per each semester, I think 40 or 50 hours.
Boiler Out has several different volunteering opportunities. There's Almost Home Humane Society, where you get to take out any of the cats or dogs and play with them, just interact with them and try and get them socialized. You can even do that through Natalie's Second Chance shelter.
The dog shelter was super fun because we had some pretty active and huge dogs where we had to make them walk around, and we had a lot of fun as a group in taking these dogs for a walk.
I just remember driving the van on the way back from that experience, and every student in the van said, wow, that was way more fun than I thought it was going to be.
There was an event which I had volunteered for, like the pumpkin patch event, wherein we had to lift like tons of pumpkin and keep it in a particular place. So we sort of came forward and handled the situation by making a line and making all the people come together and sort of pass the pumpkin from the truck to the main event.
As soon as I went to Purdue, I noticed all the different cultures here, and that really amazed me because I got to learn so many different things just by being at Purdue.
This program wants international students know more about the Greater Lafayette and also Purdue University, and they want the international students to get more involved in this community.
Because it's not just people from the US, they're like people from 30 to 40 countries, I guess, and sort of knowing how we meet up and sort of speak to each other and get to know each other. That's also one of the main things of this program.
Boiler Out provides students the opportunity to develop their intercultural competence and their ability to communicate with people from different cultures. When you go on an activity with people from all around the world and you're trying to work as a team to accomplish some sort of task, it can be challenging.
We want international students and also native speakers can do the volunteer events together, so they can know more about the American culture, and also the native speakers can know more about the international students.
I got to meet some people from other countries and discuss with them cultural differences.
Each person, their way of thinking is different, also because how they've been brought up in their own culture. So getting to know how their thought processes is also interesting to learn.
Students from any country, when they come to America or come to a different country, there's going to be differences, and when they volunteer with Boiler Out, it's a chance for them to see those differences, experience those differences, but also to then discuss it with their other volunteers. There's Americans in the group. They can kind of explain why we do things the way we do in America. And then other students in the group can then describe what it's like in their country. And then we have this really great discussion about how different cultures handle different things.
The experience has been awesome. I really love being at Boiler Out. My favorite aspect is that everybody gets along so well that we're all there for the same reason, just to volunteer for the greater community of Lafayette and West Lafayette. We're all from different backgrounds, but it doesn't matter. It makes it different, so we get to learn about each other.
We have loads of fun. We meet as a group, so there are totally new people most of the time, and you just sort of start new conversations, learn something about each person.
One of the best parts of working for Boiler Out is to hear from students after they've done a project. If they've done a project that relates to their major, it's very exciting for them that they were able to apply what they're learning in the classroom out in the community. I've also had students who have tried something totally new, completely out of their comfort zone, and then they'll come back and say how exciting it was to do something that they never thought that they would do before. And so it's really great to be able to hear from students who have done something new or have increased their knowledge in their major area through volunteerism.
That wraps up another Boiler Bytes. Be sure to check us out online at boilerbytes.com. See you next time.